What's up, YouTube? Demi here with another Legion update. This is the Ngamahu's Flame Chieftain Cyclone thing. We did a lot of gear upgrades today. I filled out the majority of my Atlas as well. I'm actually kind of pseudo-shaped for Belfry at the moment. It's my only T13. I have no T14, so I should be able to start doing just like spamming out Belfries once I can get a couple more of them, so I have a pool to start with. But let's see, what did we upgrade today? I'm gonna do a map. I did a Deathless Minotaur earlier, right at the end of stream. I don't know if I'll be able to do it again, but I will go ahead and give it a shot just for you guys. I got pretty, that's not bad. Minus max, fuck it, whatever, let's go. I got pretty lucky today though. I got a Lion's Roar as a drop in one of Rand's maps, which I stole, of course, and then I got an Exalt drop. I had a 6-link unique drop from one of the Essence thingies. I don't know, I've just been having a good day. My Atlas is mostly filled out. I have a Rampage proc now from a weapon swap Sinvictas, because it's just something you can do and it's stupid. I'll explain later. But yeah, I have enough damage to do T16s now. What is that? Baruch. I left a fusing behind, I'm sorry. But yeah, you can weapon swap to Sinvictas, kill a singular mob, or a couple, it doesn't really matter, and then swap back to your Ngamahus and just keep on rolling. Cyclone is still fucking amazing, and I love it. And I've been one-shot by a lot of Legion rares today. Like, a lot. It's bad. I don't know if they're toning them down in the next patch or what, but anytime there's more than like 2 or 3 rares on my screen, I usually die, which is really annoying. Especially the Lacerate boys. I wish my Lacerate had that much AoE, but like, they fucking destroy me. It's just really annoying. I'm not sure why. Like, I have a lot of Fizz mitigation. And I have like the max res, less Fizz damage taken stuff. It just doesn't seem to matter. But yeah, overall, pretty good. Not too many issues other than that, and I think they're gonna fix that. I haven't read the manifesto, but I think they mention it there. Ooh, Hydra. And a new egg! Gimme it. As you see, we have 6.1k life now. I have an actual 6-link. I upgraded like basically every slot today. I think I actually upgraded all of them, if I remember right. They should all be better now. I'm not sure what my peak DPS is now. 500, 600k. Not bad tooltip for... I would say this character probably costs like 2 to 3x now, compared to yesterday, or last video's like less than 1x total. So that's not that heavy of an investment to make if you want to like push it to endgame a little bit further. I'm still not like min-maxed at any means, but making a little bit of progress towards that. I self-crafted a Hysteria ring today, which is the, if you didn't know, it's the Fizz's extra fire prefix on rings with Essence of Hysteria, which is a pretty good multiplier for a, you know, a pure Fizz to fire conversion character. It's like having another, it's like, what, 2/3 of a Herald of Ash, basically? It's pretty good. I got a bunch of weapon range crafts on a lot of my gear as well. I don't know, it's been a good streaming day. This is just after I finish streaming, so I'm just kind of hanging out for a second recording this, and then I'm gonna go get food and go to bed at 9 AM, like a responsible human adult. Speaking of which, I wanted to know if you guys would like more demi update style things. I usually just post videos about PoE, but I can do some videos otherwise if you would like to see that sort of stuff. I've been thinking about doing some, oh my god, like mental health style videos, which I haven't really done for a long time. Because those, I mean, it's been a long time, but we could talk about some shit. It is Pride Month as well, so maybe we should discuss that. Happy Pride Month, by the way. But yeah, as you can see, our damage isn't insane, but it's enough to do Guardians, which means it's enough to do Shaper. It's just gonna take a while. And that's okay, because it's pretty safe. Just need to bait him out of this circle so I can actually hit him again. And him gaining endurance is kind of annoying, but that's alright. Die. There we go. Culled. See? Not too bad. We're pretty tanky. Let's go ahead and talk about what I changed. Let's see. Ascendancy is the same. Skill tree is basically the same. I leveled up once today, and I had... oh god. I had these. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points here. But then I was looking at the nodes, because I have point blank due to the Ngamahu's projectiles. I was like, oh, this is basically the same amount of damage. Same attack speed stuff for Cyclone as well, but I get the chance to get endurance and frenzy charges when hit while channeling. So when I'm doing a boss fight like I just was and getting hit a bunch, I get endurances, which means I'm less dead, which is nice. And I'm also taking these nodes now, which have more damage and attack speed with axes, so these will be the next 2 levels. But overall, basically the same skill tree. Next level I'll probably drop a 5% node just so I can complete this cluster, because that's a lot of attack speed. But otherwise it's the same. Still playing RT. I've debated going crit, because I'm right next to like crit wheel here, and if I repath somewhere down here, I can take this crit wheel as well. And go crit Ngamahus, which sounds interesting, but I don't know if I really need to do that. So, what else is there? Talk about gear and stuff. What did I change? I got this helmet as a drop from a Legion mob, which is just stupidly lucky. This is an incursion helmet. It has the lightning resist physical taken as lightning, which is really, really powerful. That means it's about 7.5% fizz mitigation, because it makes the fizz damage go against my lightning res, which is 76%. So it's 7.6% fizz mitigation, which is nice. But it also has 50 intelligence and 115 life and 25 rarity, which is completely useless, but that's just a really good helmet. It just dropped like that, I didn't touch it. I was like, damn, okay, I'll take that. I bought a 6-link for 75 chaos. It already had these rolls on it. It had like a dual res craft on it. I just swapped it to dex. It's a pretty good chest, more int as well, so I don't need int anywhere else. Amulet I upgraded to a fire damage, life, fizz damage thing with int as well. These are, yeah, I have a lot of int. But there's a prefix on amulets you can craft. It's a veiled mod with +1 melee and unarmed attack range, which gives a Cyclone AoE. There's the same thing on gloves prefix. You can craft melee and weapon range as well. If I get really stupidly lucky on this and I annulled that hybrid armor roll, I could craft melee gems weapon range as well on this prefix, but it doesn't have an open prefix, so I just left it like that for now. But you can get weapon range here. This has attack speed, life, fizz damage. I got new movement speed boots with higher life, higher resist. Some dex, I needed dex. And this is the rig I crafted with an Essence of Hysteria, that 10% fizz extra fire modifier. It's not a particularly good ring, but I had one essence from a I used a remnant and got it. So, I mean, I'll take that. It's a decent ring. It gives me quite a bit of damage, so. Yeah, it's like 11, 12k damage for that, which, fuck it, I'll take it, right? That's 10%, yeah, a little bit more than 10% more. I also got a Stygian with life, wed, resist, and some strength, and then fizz damage, fire damage to axes, attack thingy, murderous eye jewel. I wanted an Unholy Might jewel for the clear. Unholy Might gives me 30% of my physicals extra chaos. Even though I'm full fire conversion, that would still translate into a lot more damage. Flask, freeze basalt, bleed, life flask, 24% more damage from Lion's Roar, movement speed, and Series Promise still. But yeah, the character is coming along very well, and today was just a good day. I mean, I didn't get anything too crazy. I got these gloves, they're pretty good. Another tabula. Sold a bunch of shit for like 5 to 10C, nothing crazy. But my Atlas is basically done now. I'm just missing the tier 13s that I'm avoiding right now because I want to stay shape for Belfry. But yeah, I did all of my maps. I'm just missing Vault Temple and a bunch of uniques. Parandus Manor is going to be a bitch. Petrie Cloister is going to be a bitch too. But I'm pretty happy with the way the character's shaping up. Gemlings and shit, we got greater... I hit a lot of level 20s today, so I reset a lot of them. If you didn't know, you can take a level 20 gem and vendor it with a GCP, Gem Cutter's Prism, and it'll reset it to level 120 quality. It's just cheaper than spending 20 GCPs, but you have to re-level the gems again, so if you don't play a lot, probably not recommended, but I've already leveled them back up to 18 just today, the ones that I've reset, so... In the Ngamahus, it's GMP, Ela damage with attacks, Vicious Proj, Ellie Focus, Fire Pen, and Conk Effect. In my main 6-link, it's Cyclone, which I evolved and got nothing instead of resetting it, because I wanted that +1 weapon range at 21. I didn't get it though. Melee Fizz, Fortify, Rage, Pulverize, and Infuse Channeling. I reset all of these already. They're back to 18, so I lost like a couple hours to get them back up there, but whatever. I also have an Unset Ring now, so I moved my Herald of Purity to that, which allowed me to have a 4-link casting damage taken setup finally. So I have casting damage taken Steel Skin, which is now actually casting again because I reset it. And increased duration, which I need to reset as well. And flammability. So I get negative 43 fire res with this, which is pretty solid. I'll show you that recipe real quick so you know what I'm talking about. Level 20 increased duration, right? Just go to the vendor these, and you get it level 120. Bam. Easy. Save myself 19 GCPs. But yeah, this flammability gives me quite a bit of extra damage. Once it's resetted, I think it'll be like negative 50 fire res or something. which is great. I can also ignite things all the time now. I haven't thought about that. With this Ascendancy node, 25% chance to ignite and flammability, I have pretty reliable ignites. I might swap in Combustion instead of Ele Focus here, which would give me more damage and negative fire res to the enemies, which would translate into way more actual damage. I'm probably going to do that. I haven't checked POB, but I think Combustion would make more sense. But yeah, other links, I have a 4-link movement skill still. Leap Slam, Endurance on Melee Stun, Faster Attacks, and Calming Strike. I actually very rarely use this setup right now because Cyclone's like my movement skill. You could easily drop this and just do like a dash support and then like a 3-link War Chief or something. Like I have Blood Rage up here with Herald of Ash, War Chief, and Blood and Sand still. But I could swap this out. I don't really use this setup at all. If I put a 3-link War Chief, I'd probably have more single target, or a Vol War Chief would be better. I was thinking about Protector potentially as well today, because it gives you more attack speed while the totem is active, which means that you Cyclone faster, and then you proc the Molten Burst faster. That's an option as well. But the Rampage thing, I guess I didn't mention that. I was supposed to talk about that. So Invictus Metal is an axe, gives you Rampage. Rampage is just like that kill streak counter thing that you saw me using with all the big explosions and stuff. It's just fun to use. It gives you damage, movement speed, and stuff like that. So you just like kill something with this, and then you press X to weapon swap back to your Ngamahus to clear the rest of the map. And as long as you don't drop the kill streak, you get to keep Rampage forever. You could also potentially get Rampage on your gloves. There's a bunch of unique gloves with Rampage you could use, or Bisco's belt. But I don't know. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the way the character's shaping up. Like this 2 to 3x budget doing Minotaur and potentially Shaper with this DPS, like that's fine. I don't know, let me check my fully buffed and hideout. 163 to like 250 probably. Or is that max? 280 with the Chieftain proc. That's not bad. No Blood Rage too. I could probably get 300k in hideout, which is, I think, fairly decent for this level of a budget. So let me know how your guys' Legions have been going. I know a couple people have gotten Headhunters and Mirrors in my chat, so that's fun. I have 2x drops and 4 Divines now, I think. Let me look. Yeah. 2x, 4 Divines. That's not bad. I've only played 1 day, 22 hours. So I only have 1 character in the league as well. So overall, I'm pretty happy. I will see you guys in the next video though, so I stop ranting and saying the same shit. The path of building, snapshot, whatever will be in the description. If you want a more detailed build guide, that'll be in the description as well. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. Thank you to my Patreons, of course. If you want to get some merch, there is some new Painbane merch down in the description as well. But I'll see you guys in the next video. That'll be demi out.